Hi everyone, I'm Jordan from Rough Cut Productions, and today we're going to be looking at smoke grenades. Smoke grenades. Today we're going to be looking at the Enola Gaye WP40 smoke grenades. Alright, these are extremely popular grenades. They're used for photography, music videos, gender reveals. Like, they're used for a lot of things. We use them ourselves in our music videos, and I would definitely recommend them. And in terms of value for money, they're definitely up there. Alright. These WP40 grenades are one-side grenades, okay? Whereas some of the other grenades come out both sides, these ones only come out at the top. So just be mindful, because it's embers that creates the smoke. So it does get extremely hot, and you wouldn't want to touch the top because you can potentially burn yourself. The grenade I'm going to show you later in the video is actually pink, but the one I've got in my hand right now is black. So I'm just going to show you the grenade. It's pretty simple. You just take off the cap. These grenades, WP40, the WP stands for wire pull. So it's just a quick ignition grenade, and you just pull the wire out and it will ignite. Very simple. One thing that you need to note with these grenades, when you're pulling the wire, you need to make sure that you're pulling it horizontally. If you pull it up vertical, it's made in a way that it won't actually work, just because accidents happen. It could get clipped on something, accidentally pull, and then the grenade might be going off in your pocket. Enola was smart enough to realize that, so they've made it specific that you have to pull it to the side. So if you've ever had one and it hasn't worked, it's probably because you pulled it straight up. And if you have had a time where you've messed it up by pulling it incorrectly, all you got to do is get a lighter and then just light the inside where the little bits of straw in that are, and it will kind of work like a firework. But obviously that's not advised, so be careful when you're doing it. Don't say I told you either, but it does work. Alright, cool. So the WP40 Enola smoke grenades are priced at about £8 per grenade, and then they do get a bit cheaper if you want to buy some more. So I think 11 to 15 of them will cost you down about £7, and then 26 plus is around £6, and you kind of get my drift. But I'll attach the links below so you lot can go and see for yourself. Alright, the first point about these grenades which make them really good is they're non-toxic. So obviously if you're using a grenade around people or a person, you don't want them breathing in any toxic fumes. These can be used, waved around, breathed in, and they're fine. You'll have no issues. You're not going to turn into the Hulk or anything. Like, you'll be alright, okay? So that's the first thing that's really good about them. The second thing about them is they last for 90 seconds, which is very good for the price that you're getting. You're going to see in the video coming up, it goes for the full 90 seconds. It's very thick, and it overall adds to the whole balance of it being a worthy product, all right? Another thing to mention is the cloud size. They say that the cloud size is about a cloud size of 3. Obviously, Enola have their chart in terms of from 1 to 20 in terms of cloud size. And I know 3 out of 20 doesn't seem very big, but I can assure you it's very big. It's just in comparison to some of their monster smoke grenades, it's not as big, but that's just understandable anyway. All right, cool. Yeah, so let's see how the grenades work. All right, let's show them in action. And here we are. Got the grenade here. It's pink, I should mention, so you're going to see a lot of colour. I'm not sure which way it's going to go. I'm just going to put it on the desk and let it go where it goes. Alright. You take your wire. What you want to do is just rip it out really fast, and you should set it alight and make it good to go. Alright. I'm going to go over there, show you exactly what to do. And yeah, that's what it looks like. Just like that. Show you the kind of cloud size that you're getting, just to show you. Very powerful grenade, very effective, and look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So as you can see, very pink, very powerful, lasting a while, to be fair. As you can see, still going, still as effective as ever. So yeah, really powerful grenade. When you're on set, you just want to wave it around. Give it the effect you want to get out. There it goes. There it goes. Look at that. Bliss. As you can see, no stains on the table, no issues. And yeah, see, that's the end product of the grenade. So what you do is you just make sure you let it cool down, as this is still quite hot by the end of it, and then you just dispatch it in a recycling bin. I'm not too sure, but yeah, no stains on the table. See, the smoke's pretty much gone now. But yeah, very, very effective. Guys, quickly, before I move on, could you just not forget to like, comment and subscribe? It's very important to us. Let us know what we're doing well, let us know what we need to work on. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask below. We will get back to you and answer, okay? Sweet. All right, cool. I'm gonna go over some of the pros and cons of the Enola smoke grenades. All right, a pro for me would be the coloring is extremely effective in terms of pink is pink, red is red. Like, it does match your basic colors very, very well. So if you are doing other lights and stuff with it, it won't be like a stark contrast between the red of the grenade and the red of your Aperture Nova, for example. Is very effective, and they do match up well together. So that's one really key thing. All right, another pro about smoke grenades in general is it does add a good dynamic to any music video that you're doing. All right, it's kind of like how people use the haze and the fog. The smoke adds a nice balance, it adds depth. We've used it in many music videos and a lot of people like it, whether it's colored or more of a simple black or white one. It works very well. I'm gonna go over some cons. A con for me in terms of these smoke grenades is they are good at what they do. It sounds silly, but they are thick. So if you are using them and you don't... So if you hold the grenade too close to the subject, or you wave it around their face or anything like that, you won't be able to see them on camera, because they do what they're meant to do and they cloud people's visions, all right? So be careful where you're pointing them and how much you're hovering them over where they are. All right, cool. The final con for me as well is be careful, because they can stain, all right? The smoke grenades are quite good at not leaving any powder residue when you use them, but if you get it too close to something, they will stain. We've had a few shoots where we've, say, thrown a smoke grenade into a crowd and it's landed next to someone's shoes, and the next thing you know, their white Air Force Ones turn red. So be careful and be mindful of that. They can stain at really close proximities. But other than that, you should be alright. I wouldn't suggest you use them inside though. Enola Gaye doesn't advise it, and we don't advise it, because you will mess up wherever you are, and it's very simple. Okay. Alright, I'm going to show you a couple behind the scenes videos of one of our video shoots where we use a smoke grenade. You're going to see how we mix it with the lighting and how it looks very effective on camera, okay? Alright, cool. So in this scene, you can just see me in the corner just waving the smoke grenades towards the subject. By doing this, it kind of disperses it a bit better and just creates like a nice layer. So it's not too thick on camera, but it's definitely noticeable. So that's one way that we suggest using the smoke grenades at your shoots. And then next one coming up, we decided to just plant the smoke grenade in the back, put some flashing lights around it and create that thunder and lightning effect. So it just gives a bit more depth and like another dimension to the video. So that's another way that we'd suggest you try and use the smoke grenades in your shoots as well. All right, cool. We feel like, talking in perspective of a music video, when you're on set, we feel it's always best to kind of work out where the wind is blowing and just wave the grenade in that direction, like a few feet away from the artist. So by the time it reaches them, it's not as thick. Cool. So for the Enola smoke grenades, we're going to give it an RCR of 9 out of 10. We literally can't recommend it enough. They are so effective to use. The price point is fair at £8, or if you want to get them in bulk, you get it a bit cheaper. It makes a lot of sense. They will get used, they will be effective, and they do make your video shoots pop, okay? So we do recommend it. In terms of value for money, 90 seconds, it's effective. It's more than enough to get the shots that you need done, and we would recommend it. Just try and get more, so you're kind of getting more value for money, if that makes sense. If we was to say how regular we use the grenades, I'd say we use them 1 in every 3 shoots. In terms of their popularity, they're extremely popular. We can't tell you enough how much people ask for the grenades even over fog machines and smoke machines and the Artemis guns and stuff like that. They love them. So it is something worthwhile getting. All right, cool. Everyone, thank you for listening. I hope that helps you. Our overall review, we highly recommend, and we're going to leave the links below. If you have any questions or anything like that, put it under. If I've missed anything, let me know. And thank you. I've been Jordan. You've been great. See you later.